One for mind, one for body, and one for soul. Hello and welcome. I'm Christine with 24 Karat Healing, and this is your intuitive energy messages for the week of August 26th to September 1st. And I am your intuitive coach, your spiritual medium, and old soul healer. And welcome. I am back in Ghost Lake again for one last hurrah, I guess, at vacation here. Enjoying the energy, the mountains, the lakes, the rivers, the streams, just the grounding energy. It's been beautiful. So I'm just going to dive in. A lot of grounding going on. And the word for the week is we. That kept coming up for me today. So the universal message is we are one, we are energy, we are love, we are light, we are the collective energy of love, of light, of we is all of us. There is no me. There is no me. We are all the light of God. You are not merely a drop in the ocean. You are the ocean. That's pretty powerful stuff. When I think of that, I think of tides and energy. The moon. The moon is definitely part of that as well. And, we're all vibrating. And I guess, what they're saying is we need to be vibrating at the same level, especially with everything that's going on in the world, whether it's environmental or it's political. We're reaching the cusp of the hate, I guess, is what I'm saying. A lot of ego. We're just rounding the corner, and I see this coming 2020, early 2020, where it's going to be a collective, like a collective energy of love. So just as God is not singular, it's within all of us. Our light, divine, Buddha, God, whatever you happen to believe in, resonate, or associate with, is within all of us. Unconditional love and forgiveness, especially for the earth. Grounding. I'm hearing Mother Earth a lot. Our energy will balance we. So, just, diving in a little bit more on that, it's we need to work together, I guess, is Mother Earth is looking to us to do this. So I see that through, the more that we raise our vibration and work together as a collective, all of that energy goes back into the earth. And it'll start the wave of collective consciousness. So yeah, that's what I'm feeling. That's what we're feeling. So let's dive into the cards and see what is the dominating issue right now. What's the dominant item that we need to be aware of, be present of for this week? Wow, this is, I am taking it as they come out, and all three cards came out. See this? All three. So the first card is, oh man, this is just wild. And I'm doing this live, like there's no editing. I don't edit any of my videos. And I've been seeing a lot of 3s and 4s this week. This is the week, definitely some powerful things are happening. Here is your first card. So this is what you're going to be working with. Blossoming abundance, okay? Increasing wealth and value, number 3. And we had this before, I believe about a month ago. Coins, flowers blossoming. There's fruit hanging above. A new increase in wealth, possibly in a dramatic and an unexpected way. Be aware you sow the seeds of your own wealth and prosperity, much like a gardener works in the ground and begins to see blooming results take hold. It's blessing you and helping the fruits of your labor to blossom. So smell the flowers, tend to new growth, be grateful, and enjoy. So that's what's going to be happening this week. All those seeds you sown a couple months back are now coming around. So abundant wealth blossoms all around me. I see the value in my everyday life. So I also see that as being, grateful for what you have, just being grateful, more gratitude, more love. So what needs to happen? I guess what's your action item? And this was the next card, all upright, financial constraints. So it's saying that, in order to have this blossoming abundance, this isn't a time of indulgence. This is a time to be conscious of what's really important and choose your expenditures. And you see, we've got a 13 in here. 1 and 3 is 4. Again, 4. There's a big difference between what you need and what you want. So this card is telling you to take care of your needs and bide your time. Blossoming abundance, definitely more wealth coming in, but I feel that when there is more wealth, sometimes we tend to spend it on things we don't necessarily need. All right. So watch your needs and wants. Always value the money coming in and good things that you already have and ask for more. Ask like it's already happened. So your affirmation is you can move through any cycle with dignity and you're open to receiving increasing wealth. Money moves to and through my life, bringing benefits to all. And I know finances are usually a big block for many people. And it is tied to your root chakra and your worth. And maybe something that you learned growing up as a child. And I have this little Reiki box that I made, and I'm actually going to do a video about a Reiki box and what to do with a Reiki box. And it will help increase your wealth, your abundance, your mindset. So there's lots of little tips and tricks to having a Reiki box. It's basically an intention box. That's how I see it, for your wishes, your manifestations. Okay, so I'll do a video on the Reiki box. Your next card is, and they're all upright. This one is walking away. So this is the end result of the first 2 cards. Letting go, moving on. So walking away from an existing situation, it's time to make that decision here. There's something you finished with, a career goal, a relationship, a long-term experience. We get comfortable being comfortable. So now you're ready to look at your options on the road ahead. The road is quite open. New beginnings. Basically, this is new beginnings. You welcome in with gratitude. You have blossoming abundance. You watch your money is very important to you. So you're watching where your needs and wants are. And so it's time to let go of an old habit, interesting, emotional pattern, or false belief. Hello. No matter how deeply ingrained a negative pattern may be, you have the power to release it. Freer, healthier ways of thinking and relating to yourself and others. So whether it's the inner or the outer world, this card's telling you to have the readiness, resources to walk away from the old and move forward now. So your affirmation is, it is safe and comfortable for me to move on and consider all my options and then take action on my behalf. So here's your week. This is what is coming up for you guys. Blossoming abundance, welcoming new wealth and prosperity, watching your wealth and prosperity and having action items to go with it, and walking away from old beliefs, limiting beliefs and patterns. Here you go, guys. The world is yours. If you're having any trouble with any of these items, if you'd like a Reiki rescue reading, contact me below. I want to wish you love, light, and blessings. And please remember, healing begins where the ego ends.